Hey, gang.
Hey, Karen.
Hey, gang. Hey. Are we ready to rock and get started? I'm going to get started right on time. 2 snaps and a clap. I did that. Oh, all right. I did that walking out of the ShopRite the other day. Some guy said to me, oh, you go with yourself, Miss Thing. I'm like, 2 snap. I never did that before in my life. I'm like, what a joke. I know. All right, welcome to our September team meeting. We have a lot of things to go over today. Just a little preemptive for those of us that are here because we want to see the rankings. We do not have the numbers available. The KW reports are down until I don't know. End of day today, but when we do send out the slideshow, Colleen, will we have the people in there?
Yes,
all right. If not, we'll make a special thing and we'll email out and say, here's the stuff. Here, go put it on social. Okay. So this was not our bad. This is reports are down and there's nothing we could do. There's an update happening and they're slow rolling out everything from 9 a.m. today. So unfortunately, Pocono wasn't the first on the list, even though they are in our hearts. You know what I mean? So it is what it is the bottom line. Hey, Deluxe. Welcome aboard. All right, let's let these people in. They give them the goods. All right, we're going to start. Here we go. What are we doing? You're welcome. What are we doing here? Achieving. All right. So our belief system, win-win, integrity, customers, commitment, communication, creativity, teamwork, trust, equity, success. So we're doing this again because I think we need a little reminder on who we are and how we need to be showing up in the world, not only with other people, but with each other here in this organization. I'm not saying I'm putting anybody on blast, but let's just try and treat each other in this way. It'll make everybody's life easier, right? All right. What are we? We're all the things. We are a training, coaching, consulting, and technology company creating a culture and community where entrepreneurs thrive. Yes. All right. So we're looking forward. So I will even accept something that happened that was good previously, since we have a challenge with shaking out 5 things we're looking forward to. So let's start it. Tell me 5 good things that have happened or that we're excited about. 5 showings on, you did 5. Yes. Did you find him a place? So they're nibbling around and you didn't have any challenges with the lock boxes. I know that was a concern. Yeah.
Yesterday, they're killing me. Yep.
Beautiful. So you had some anxiety about going out because it was your first time, right? Yeah. But now that you're out there, you feel comfortable and you feel like confident knowing what you're doing, right? Yeah. That's beautiful.
Amy Galligan said it's almost Halloween.
It's almost Halloween. Yes. Amy Galligan, you want to see a display, drive by their office on Main Street. They put up a beautiful Halloween display. David Coulter, are you going to tell me something good?
Bouncing off Winston, we're getting a lot of really good questions and real positive stuff from a lot of the newer agents that are really being active and proactive in their business. And very proactive in their learning. They're asking a lot of really good questions. So I'm very grateful for that.
We love questions. Yes. Beautiful. A couple more? Yeah, Cass. And then Marika.
Little Robert, my son, gets to ride his first bull this weekend.
Oh my God.
Crazy cool. 2 days in a row, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing, right? That's so great. Marika, give us the goods.
I don't know if you guys have anything in here about Founder's Day, but this week is Founder's Day. We're raising money for QL. And I just got back from Lancaster yesterday. I got to share the QL funness with all of them in that office. Just in case you're wondering, it was a beautiful ride, but there was a ton of traffic, so I don't recommend it. But other than that,
Yeah.
ask me about Founder's Day if you want to become a regular person donating to help support the scholarships. Okay.
I think we have a slide in here, call, right? All right, yeah, Usha sent us some information. We're going to hit on it, but I definitely wanted you to bring that to light and tell us about QL because I know you were teaching. So beautiful. All right, Quantum Leap. Do you know about Quantum Leap? Oh my,
We can talk about it later if you want.
tell us about it now. Oh, because it's fresh.
So Quantum Leap can be an all-day program, but it's to help mostly the kids 14 to 28 years old with life decision, mission planning, goal planning, and financial choices. So it's a pretty long explanation, but we teach it to adults as well. And mainly it's really just, what's your vision? What's your mission? Why are you here? You know, working on your why and getting towards how we're actually going to achieve it. So come next time.
Yeah, and they have scholarships available, and that's why, you know, a lot of our people have received scholarships. I know Michael did, and Mark, they were able to go out to Texas for Quantum Leap with Gary Keller. So it's just a great space for young adults to get themselves on the right track moving forward and to hit their goals down the line. Beautiful stuff. So for Founders, they were looking to, you know, contribute to raise some money, whether it's $5, $10 for a transaction, just so it could go to those scholarships to help those young adults get on the right path. Whether or not it's realistic, it's just life. It's life. Okay? Casey.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Hi, everyone. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm looking forward to my first closing next month.
Yes! Fantastic. That's beautiful stuff. And I'm sure you learned a lot of things along the way, right? And you, as you do for the whole, every time, no matter how many years you've been in business, something new always pops up. So congrats. I'm looking forward to, I am going away next Friday. I'm just bringing this to everybody's attention again. Not to make you jealous, but maybe to make you jealous. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't been away in years. So if you need me, I will not be available. Okay. This is the bottom line. I'll be gone from the 18th through the 30th in Italy with my father. Okay. If you need anything, you are to reach out. Do not call me. You reach out to Colleen, you reach out to David, you reach out to our ALC. Okay. If that is not good enough, you can call one of our owners. But I could tell you, try this first and then go there. All right. Because the more calls they get, the more pressure I'm going to get when I come back with what the hell is going on there. All right. But just so you know, we all have you covered. Nobody really needs me on a day-to-day, but if you, for something pops up, Colleen, broker team, Cassie, ALC, they got you. Capiche? Capiche? Let's welcome our newest agents to our world, Jesse Manning, Glenn, and Gavin Kropp. Welcome aboard. We will stalk you down and find your photos. If you don't provide us with a photo, we'll take liberties. We'll take liberties. You're part of the squad now. I love that. That's great. So what we'd like to do, we have a new transaction coordinator to help and assist. This does not take away any transaction coordination that you already have. It's in addition to. So we'd like to welcome Kimberly Daly. She will be our Pocono representative. So anybody that is in need of a TC, wants to get their feet wet with a TC, give Kimberly Daly a call and see what it's all about. Right? Right on. Let's talk about September birthdays. Carol Evans, Teresa Rocco, Ray Lorenzo, Wendy Kudla, Rose Mattia, Rick Garcia is coming up in a couple days. JR, Barb Ansipovic's coming up, Robert Hoffman, Noel Castelline, Lindia, Dana Parrish, and Linda Miller. Happy birthday, gang. Yeah, I want to ask you guys, let's just take a poll in the room. How many of you guys would like it if we had a birthday cake at every team meeting? Right. Just to celebrate the birthdays for that month, I thought we won't sing or anything because we know we stink at that. If you're newer in the room, we tried to fumble through this for many years and it was abysmal. So we don't sing anymore, but I was thinking maybe we'll just have a cake out back.
Great
That'd be
idea. Great idea.
All right, thank you. Tobias, you need to be present to eat the cake. We won't deliver. No
Gotcha.
delivery.
I could go for
So
cake.
then we have these beautiful anniversaries, which this is my new favorite slide. Michaela, 2 years. Troy Breen, 6 years. Allie Cabrera, 9 years. Man alive, it's been 9 years. Jesus, I feel like it was yesterday. Melissa Clements, 3 years. Brendan Galligan, 12 years. Lisa Gilmore, 4 years. Robert Hoffman, 9 years. Don Johnson, 5 years. Armin, 3 years. David Kerr, 7 years. Sweet Mary Mahoney, posting up 11 years. With Ed Ortiz, 1 year. Marika, a decade under your belt. Jesse Rodriguez, 20 years.
He left and came back, but the system says 20, so.
Holy moly, that's almost a drinking adult. Right? Regina Thonig, 13 years. That's tremendous. Congratulations, guys. Happy anniversary. Maybe the cake could be for the birthdays and for anniversary. It could be a double cake. Oh, we're going to go, because we switched up the meeting now at my discretion. We're going to hear from the affiliates. So first things first, Marty, you got 2 minutes. Marty, 2 minutes, 120 seconds. Let's do this. Marty from Homefront, here he is.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Marty Nickel, Homefront. Most of you know me, been around for a while. You know, my favorite expression is let me help you close more deals. Really about working together, being part of your sales team, and making sure we're getting those buyers into the homes, qualified, and closing more deals. Interest rates happen to be down about 0.5% over the last 30 days. So it is making, you know, as you get pre-approvals out, a little bit more buying power. So people are excited. But I have no idea which way interest rates are going because we're talking about getting a Fed drop in interest rates next week. But the Fed rate really does not impact mortgage rates. We wish they did, but they don't. It's really two separate markets. It's just something to think about. When people go, oh, I'm waiting for interest rates to drop after the Fed meeting, they may not. It's really, one is about the 10-year treasury. The other is about the Fed overnight funds. So just a thought, take advantage while interest rates are now, more buying power. Let's close quickly and close more deals together. Thank you, everybody.
You're up, Maria. Marty, that was beautiful and concise. You did it. 2 and 2.
Am I being kind? Is it going to go?
It's 2 minutes. You
Good morning,
got it.
everyone. How are you? So first, I want to start off by thanking everyone because I had a record June and July with Movement Mortgage. Record month. So the females out of 20 guys, and I was in the top 3. So I'm pretty proud of myself. So
I love it.
yeah, girl power. So we've been talking about on the Zoom calls, AI, ChatGPT. So please attend my class. I have hired a professional to teach you about AI and ChatGPT. She's actually a friend of mine. She used to work for Movement. She's amazing. So she's done these classes in New Jersey for me. So please, please come. You'll love it. It's from beginner and then she does a little intermediate. So depending on where you're at with it, it's great.
I'm sorry, just to interrupt, a little
yeah.
segue. I did hear Maria had a class with appraisers.
Yes.
That was tremendous. I heard that was very, very valuable.
Yeah.
Right? Who's
It was a great
anybody else?
class. People
Yeah.
were on that. There was a lot of people on it. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard it was-
And I also sent the recording out to all of you. So take a look because we had the VP of the appraisal company, we had a PA appraiser, and it was a great conversation, a lot of learning. So, yes. These? What?
It's the
So my daughter made that flyer. But I've been sending it out and with the dates. So the 18th is that class at 2:00, which is next Thursday. And then salsa is coming back. I really hope you're going to come because we didn't get to do it in the summer because we were busy. Last year, Karen came, we had 20 people.
It's fun.
It's just, listen, guys, we know there's a lot going on in the world, right? A lot of bad news lately. This is a great night to just come with a date, your husband, significant other, enjoy some free food, very beginner lessons, little line dancing, and just have fun. Great team building or just a date night, all right? So it's just a free night to have fun and free food, okay? And lastly is condos. I'll talk about it more next month, but our condo team is second to no. I'm telling you, I can't even believe some of the things they do. I just got a non-warrantable condo in a week. Somehow my condo department got it to be warrantable. So these people couldn't buy it because with a non-warrantable higher rate, 20% down. And then they took it into their own hands and decided to see if they could help out. They reached out to the condo HOA, fixed their budget and their insurance, and now they are buying and closing next week on their dream home without the 20% and without the higher rate. So we just have a really great condo team I'm really proud of. So if you ever have any issues, we do the condo up front, just like we do upfront underwriting. We don't wait till the end. So everything's done up front. So we'll know right away if there's issues so your transaction doesn't fall apart, okay? Thank you very much and hope to see you guys next week.
Beautiful. Also, we know we have Safeguard. We know that we have KPSS. We know we have Chris McMorrow, MV Insurance Services, and America's Preferred Home Warranty. Call those people. They're our people. Let's hit it. All right. How do we feel about looking at some numbers here for the market center? You want to do that? Okay. All right. So let's go to closed units. Closed units, we are up 11.3% month over month. Year to date, we're still down about 7%. But if we remember a couple months ago, that was honking. Now we're chipping away at that, so we're on the right trajectory. Closed volume, even though our units are down 7, our volume is only down at 1.7%. So again, we're selling less homes that were worth more. That's all that means. Listings taken, I am like so jazzed about this number. We're up 12.5%. We're up almost 30% year to date. That is tremendous. Okay. Listings taken volume. See, this is where that's showing up. The volume's up almost 30% month over month. Look at that number. 52% you guys are up year to date, year to date. Woo, that's a good one. Listings sold were up month over month, 5.7% and 5.3 year to date. Great, right? Listings sold volume, what happened? We're down 3%, almost 4%. We're down 4.7%. Contracts written, we're writing less deals. So it means we're putting more on the market, but we're not writing offers for buyers, right? Either they're still looking, they can't find it, they're holding back, we're gonna wait. So that's what that's looking like. 12% we're down, but we're only down 6.6% year to date. Still, I mean, we're outpacing the market. I just want you to be aware of that. We're outpacing the market in a really, really big way. Maybe we could put, before we send this out, we'll put PMAR on the side on this slide so you guys could see that number on how we're outpacing the other offices. Okay, would that be good? All right, well, so look for that modification on the slides that are coming out. Look, we're real time, we're morphing around real time. Contracts written volume is down 6%, but here's the one. So you remember we started out like a couple months ago, we were down almost 30% in GCI. So everybody was feeling the squeeze in their pockets, right? They were. Well, look at how we're eating that up. We're only down 4.4%. We're up 15, almost 16% month over month in GCI. So that means you guys are making more money. And if you're not, it's all right. Okay. I promise you, you're going to get there if you just follow what we're going to tell you to do. Okay. The numbers don't lie here. These are people that are running the model. They're doing the things that need to happen in order to get us there. So I'm super proud of you guys. It's just tremendous. All right. Clap, clap, clap. Here, this is where it shows up. I mean, look at who's still dominating PMAR in a very, very serious way. We are almost at 14% market share. What's my goal? Lies, 25%. It's a moving goal. It's a moving goalpost. Once we hit it, it can't be the goal. I got to get a stretch goal out there. So the stretch is 25 because you guys are just like crushing this. So 13.9, you're at 14%. The number 2 spot goes to Keller Williams Northampton. So our sister market center is bringing in almost 3.94%. Now you could see that that's bulk of listings. Okay, they're coming up here and getting the listing. So you can't change the circumstances in the market, but you're going to change, so you're going to perform to take that back. Okay. In a friendly competition kind of way, not that we want to cause them any harm. This is being recorded, right? We love you, KW Northampton. Smart way. All right, this is a look at this. So I want to just point this out. They're at 3% market share, but look at their hunk. Their hunk is working with buyers. So they're not controlling anything. Because as I'm going to tell you in a second, he who has the listings control the market. So that's who? That's you. Okay? Coldwell Banker. Stop the recording. No, Coldwell Banker, Allentown is 2.7%. Redstone Run, 2.7. EXP, 2.5. Remax, 2.3. Century 21, Blakesley 1.9, and a Remax Crossroads 1.9. So before you decide and you sit down and you say, I'm going to go and I'm going to interview other companies because I'm not performing and hitting my goals, I want you to ask yourself, what exactly are you going to get here that you're not getting here? Anybody? I'm not discouraging. I'm just asking an actual factual question because, you know, I know right now people are shopping. They're shopping where they want to be and where they want to go because they didn't hit their goals. And I'm going to ask you to pay some attention to the whiteboard when we get there. And then if you are not committed to doing these things, then you know what? Maybe you need to ask yourself who the problem really is. This is not going to be a PC dominated conversation right now. Okay. This is going to be a mirror and we're going to put it up because I'm going to tell you what, I had a big mirror put in front of me last week by one of our owners. And I'm going to tell you what, boy, did I get upset. Immediately, I was like, well, who are you? What are you talking to me like this for? Is this going on? What? I'm doing all these great things. But you know what? I hung up that call as mad as I was for being questioned, right? And I had to sit with it and say, you know what? Let's be real honest here. I wasn't doing the things. I wasn't. And I didn't like to be called out about it. So I could understand nobody might like the feeling, but after a couple of days, the reality set in, and I'm like, okay, I get it. Let's put a plan in play and let's move along. All right, so that's my soapbox on the numbers on the market share. Listen, we're going loose today. I told you. Milford, we give them 2 claps and 2 snaps. Milford was last place, and they are chomping away at the rankings. Now, keep in mind, Milford is not included in our PMAR stats. So we also have that office too. So if we added them in with their 4% market share, you know, that would make that chart look even a little bit more ridiculous. So Chance down there, Chance a big one, they are at 22% market share. Number 2 spot, Keller Williams Scranton, our sister market center, right? So we're out here, we're doing the things. Non-member office, this one, it hurts me every time. It hurts me bad because they're coming, whoever it is not in your market and they're selling your stuff. Real estate consultants. Oh, that's Realty Execs. 9.4% Berkshire, 7.6 Weichert Ruffino, 6.9 KW Milford, 4%. So that's fantastic. We'll keep churning and burning, right? All right, beautiful. Top producers, there aren't any. So works. No, like I said, reports are unavailable at this time. It was being updated and it was getting rolled out at 9 o'clock this morning. As the rollout's happening, we will update these slides when we send out the slideshow. And of course, it'll be on social. Okay. We just couldn't do anything there. You guys did perform tremendously, though, just FYI. I mean, look at those numbers. So we have, if you guys don't like anything here, that's great. That means it's a company built by agents for agents. So we want to hear the feedback. If we are missing the mark somewhere, if you could do it better, oh my God, great. Tell me how to do it better, or tell us. We're open for that kind of feedback. You don't like an event? Great. Go to the culture committee, talk to them about it, and get involved with planning the next one. Education. You need to see something because you're feeling like there's a gap somewhere. Our education calendar and our committee, Teresa Rocco, Kristen Durger, they walk around with the training calendar so they can make notes in real time. If you need something, say something. Growth committee, you want to grow your business, go there. Amy Galligan, Michelle DeLuca, and Ricardo Garcia are there to assist, and they will be running a listing competition. We're going to be promoting a listing contest for the entire office for the last quarter, correct? Correct? Correct. We are not having bold this year. Get out the tissues. Everybody's upset. So whether you like it or not, you will be in on the listing competition and you will get a prize. It will not be the wine tour because we know I cannot facilitate that. So we will be giving out some sweet, sweet KW swag that we all love. I did hear that people like the rain pins, so I'm glad. The rain slickers, they like those, yeah. So who knows? Cassie, let me turn it over to you.
This is my favorite song.
I know it is. I'm going to turn off my mic.
Favorite slide. It's an awesome slide. You guys look great.
I know.
Wow. Partially because I'm. Yeah. Jesus. Why is the board attacking me? Oh, I have to click this. We're like, can we, oh, where is it? Oh, okay. Next slide. I saw that. I'm like, should we start there now? Janine got her first listing and her first closing. Stephanie had her first closing, which was a doozy because it was her mom. So anytime that happens, you know, that's an extra fun one. Destiny, I got to give it to Destiny. She's also the agent of the month. She contacted me probably about 50-ish days ago and said, Cass, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a 30-day commitment. She listened to a Mel Robbins podcast. So we put it on our calendars and we stuck to it. And she checks in bi-weekly, comes to everything. And she got her first listing and 2 under contract just by focusing on what she was doing every day. And she also runs multiple businesses. So that's fun. So congratulations to Destiny for being Agent of the Month. Just shy of 5 million in volume this month. Just shy. It was great month. Oh, look, Melissa. Coaching agent or coaching graduate is Andrew. Yeah, he is the exact example of what a newer hungry agent does. He changed his focus. He committed. He was there every day, lead generating. I could hear him in the other room. He graduated with 20 listings in his roster. So congratulations to you. Phenomenal. But you focus on expands. I'm not going to click the next one. Let's click it. Click it.
I don't think we had these numbers up, but since Cassie, you talked about your almost 5 million, right, in production. I want to I know these one set of numbers, so I really want to hit you with this. Our office closed, Colleen, interrupt me if I'm wrong, because you know how I am. 55.5 million last month, 55.5 million in August. Our profit, our owner profit was $103,000 last month. Our profit share was 45, $45,000 profit
That's
share.
money back in your pockets.
I mean, that was true. I know those numbers because I almost had a coronary drive, almost run off the road. Like, oh my gosh, this is tremendous. And we basically beat out our last 4 years on that. So, yeah, so it was, that's just tremendous. Thank you, Kathy. Colleen, hit us.
All right, I'll be quick.
You got big updates.
So I do have some big updates.
I know.
And most of you know about them, but I'm going to talk about them anyway. So there was Canva integration last week. If nobody knew, it's officially available to everyone. So, and I know some of you have already connected and gotten in there and played around. It's really easy. It's just like regular Canva. If you had it off to the side, you're just using canva.kw.com now, and it's included in your monthly invoice. So use it. Get rid of your other version. Don't use that one. If you pay monthly, if you pay annually, get rid of it. You don't need to anymore. It's all integrated into the system. So there's a banner right when you log into Command, and you can click on there to get started. It will bring you to canva.kw.com. You'll log in with your Command credentials, and you'll be able to get right in there. The KW office logos are all there. So the specific Pocono logos are available, the real estate logos within there. I uploaded them. If you can't see them, let me know. And with that being said, I'm going to have a class next Thursday, the 18th at 1 o'clock, all about this. It's an intro class. So don't expect to get deep into it. That'll be the next class, but it's just to help all of you get started. So please attend if you can. It's via Zoom. We'll get you all set up and we'll keep moving forward. Now, what I'll recommend is, what I want to say is it's a flagship enterprise. So it's a pro account, because a lot of people are coming to me. Is it the same as a free account? No, it's a pro account. You have all the pro features. It's worth it. I paid $120 a month for my pro account previously. So I know some people had a discounted amount, but I was paying $120. So you have major savings there. Anything you can do to save money, it's important. Do it. You can copy any designs from a previous account. So if you want to get rid of that account, you can copy them over, and I have instructions on how to do so. It's very easy to do. You have 2 separate logins. So you may already have a kw.com email address that you're using to log into your Command accounts. That's fine. You're logging in now with your Command credentials. So for me, it would be csmith47. It's not my KW email. And I know that's been a big question, but I already have one under my KW email. Doesn't matter. It's your KW Command login. So if you have questions on that, please save them and come to class next week.
Has anybody seen the designs and stuff in there yet? How do you feel about it? I thought they were really nice. Like there's a lot of, I mean, I just played around in it for like 10 minutes and it looked like there was a lot of stuff in there. Yep. Okay, good.
There in my weekly email, there's a link with step-by-step instructions, some videos, and we'll have tons of videos coming out about it too. So any command designs that you've created in the past, you're not going to see them in your Canva account. The design section of command is not going away. So you can still access all of those. So you can use both. It's
Colleen,
an
I
added
did
tool.
see, here's just a tip, because I did see this when I logged in through the command way,
Mhm.
right? At the top, when I went to re-log out, it said switch accounts. So I was able to switch
Yep.
back to my regular one and access those designs. So it was a night, it kind of connected everything.
You can toggle, so you can
could
toggle
toggle.
between the accounts. So sometimes it's on the upper right-hand side of your Canva account. Sometimes it's on the bottom left. It's a circle with your initials typically. You click on that, it will list all of your accounts and you can toggle between them. So if you currently have a free account, you don't have to get rid of it. It doesn't do anything. You're not paying for it anyway. But if you are paying for it, come to me. I'll give you the information to call so you can disconnect it. Now, in addition to that, the We brand designs that were in Designs in Command, you still have access to all those. They actually integrated all those into Canva as well. So if you like some of those, some of you didn't, but if you like some of those, you can access them. But there are some really nice, sharp designs on the new accounts.
You know, if you can share the designs to your other account.
So you can copy them over. Yep. Mhm. So there's not an easy way to share. You have to copy them over, but it's fairly easy. I'll send out the instructions. Anticipate they'll be in my weekly email on Monday, just so everybody knows. In addition to that, let's see. So I'm still having issues when deposits are coming in via wire or earnest. And wires lately, nobody's putting a memo with the address, and some people don't upload their files to command, which, reminder, please upload your files to command. So I really need escrow deposit forms ahead of time. So if you can please make sure you're sending those to me, I would greatly appreciate it. And then there are some resources within here about Canva. And then there's also 30 social media prompts that you can utilize. So if you're not sure what to post on Instagram, Facebook, things like that this month, check them out in Designs or in Canva, and you can utilize them. And that's all I have.
Beautiful stuff, Colleen. Thank you. And just a reminder to submit often and always for your things. And we keep saying this, but it's like we keep saying it because not everybody's doing it. So when it comes time to get paid, and you have to have your stuff in and submitted so it went through compliance review. All right, I'm done with that. Come on, boys. Let's go, broker team.
Boys.
Go, gentlemen.
78 years old, if you call me a boy.
It's a beautiful thing.
That's a beautiful thing.
Young at heart.
Okay, few things. I am receiving some complaints from you agents about agents from, especially in the Philadelphia area, coming up and giving the combination to the buyers, and the buyers are going into the houses by themselves. And I think Kristen's had a couple of cases of that. So if you have any of those situations, I'd appreciate to get that to David or I, because I want to keep track of them. Unfortunately, one of the things some of you know, I was a very big proponent of electronic lock boxes, and I still am. We've kind of gotten away from them. I don't know about up in Pike County, but we've kind of gotten away from them here in Monroe. And that to me is the only solution that's going to stop these people from going in to houses, is they can't, if they have electronic lockbox, they can't get in. So, and this one, the latest one happened to be the seller saw it because they had a Ring camera, they had a Ring doorbell. So anyway, let David or I know so that we have it. Yeah.
I was on a meeting call the other day, and out of all the MLS users, only about 400 are using ELDs. And as KW agents, we have all this market share. We can really push the ELB
Absolutely.
thing a little bit strong. We can really sway it harder if we just kind of get on board
Yeah.
and do what we gotta do.
Yeah, and and I have looked up both CenturyLock and Supra. We have Supra, and which is the biggest one across the country. And they both have new technology. So I'm not sure where PMAR or Lehigh Valley is with their contracts on them, but there's certainly new technologies and more user friendly than what we have right now with the ELBs. So I would hope that they look into that. But that's the only thing that's it's very frustrating, obviously, and it's very hard conversation for one of our agents to have with the seller. When they get that call, that they're really upset because of the lockbox. Lisa? There is not.
Get a lockbox for free. Work, there may be some times in the morning, trying to give one day code to people, but they now added that functionality. Like there's just, I think the benefits far outweigh the negatives on it.
No question. No question. And I use it on my listing presentations. You know, if you put on a lockbox, this is a conversation I have with my sellers. If I put on a combination lockbox on your house, we might as well leave your front door open, because that's what happens. Two things happen. One, the agent's going to write down the combo from the showing instructions on the MLS sheet that they're carrying around with them, and the buyers are going to see that. Or once you get into that, the buyer can get back at any time. I will tell you a situation I had about 5 years ago, better, and Colleen probably remembers it. I got sued because I got sued. The company did not get sued. The agent get sued, but the seller sued me for saying that there was a water damage done because the buyer agent or the buyer left the water running in the bathtub. And I won that case. It was an $11,000 lawsuit against me. I won that case because when I went before the judge, I had a combo lockbox and I had an electronic lockbox. And I explained to the judge how combo lockbox, anybody can get in them. So we never know who was the last one in that house. So we can't say my agent was in that house last, because a lot of other people were there. They had the combo. Anybody could go back at one. And I explained to them how the ELB one worked. I won the case just using that ELB. So they're valuable. Contracts class next Wednesday, 1 to 3. We're back into the deep dive. So we're ready for that. David, what do you have?
I mean, I think that covers pretty much anything. I'm curious. We don't have to discuss it now, but like on Broker Hour, I'd love to hear on Broker Hour if anybody's having any difficulty managing the changes in paragraph 8 with the new waived, elected, or not applicable part about the mortgage contingency. Just curious if there's any, for any feedback on that. If it's working, not working, you're having difficulty, or if it's working beautifully, whatever it is. That's it for me.
Okay. And one other quick thing is Karen started off about how we treat each other and all. We need to think about that even beyond ourselves. I get some feedback on title company agents not doing anything after they give the title company the file. They think that the title company is going to follow through the whole thing. And that makes some challenges for the title company. And that is not what your job is. Your job is to work with the title company and still follow up on those details. And secondly is attending closings. There's a lot of agents are not attending closings because their seller's not there or the buyer's not there, but primary sellers are not there. I feel very strongly that if you are representing your seller, and even though the seller is not there, you need to be at closing. I don't think there's any excuse for you not to be at closing. What happens if something turns up? I tell my sellers when they can't attend closing, this is the time of closing. I'm going to be there. Be by the phone in case something comes up and we need you. You don't have to attend closing, but be there. So attend the closing. The last thing I have is today's 9/11. Take some time to think about that. Thank you.
Hey, Bob, can we have your mic?
Really?
Yeah, I know. Let me put on standby. All right, so upcoming training and events, we have right immediately following here, we have some top producers that are gonna be sitting on a negotiation panel, okay? Jess Keller, Amy Galligan, and Jim Chrisman, fantastic. Recon role plays every day from 9:30 to 10. Script practice, lead generate, same thing, 9:30 to 10:30, Monday through Thursday. We have the Community Growth Mastermind with the ALC, first and third Monday at 1. That's where you're gonna go for the listing competition. Broker Mastermind every Tuesday at 11. I'm ripping through these guys. You got to keep up and read the slideshow. 6 life disciplines together. Marika Michael's not here. I know. We're going to keep him there though. Let's just keep him there. Yeah, for like, yeah. It's a united front for these guys. So then we have the Quilting Club immediately following the first and third Tuesday at 3. No experience necessary. This is the good one, the Carbon County tax sale observation only. It's going to be Wednesday, 9/17 at 9:45 a.m. Okay, that's going to be exciting. CMA Your Way with Rosalie Boetti, 9/17 at 12 p.m. The 17th is a robust training day, so put that on your calendar because we also have contracts mastery. It's back to back to back, and just put it on your calendar. That's where you're going to go to get everything. Karen, I'm busy. I hear you. So are we all, but you need all this information. Colin's going to do our Thursday intro to Canva, Movement Mortgage, like we. Thank you. Same time is on this one. Salsa bonfires coming up at Kathy's October 10th at 5. Please RSVP. Bring a lawn chair, a blanket, and some smiles. And some canned goods. That's right. We're also collecting canned goods for local pantries. We still have the fundraiser for Eva Polanski. Please contribute to that. And here's our upcoming events. We have Milford September Fest. Business planning, it will be in October with yours truly. Again, we have the bonfire, Toast to Milford. This is a great one, Deeds and Title Reports with Lori. Beautiful West End Office Community Day Fall Festival will be at the end of October on the 26th. And then we're doing something a little bit different in December. We're going to have movie night with Pictures with Santa at Pocono Cinema. So we rented out the cinema. Bring your kids, bring your whatever. It's all free. Maybe if you want to give a small donation to KW Cares, but we're going to be watching Elf. There'll be props. It'll be fun, you know, so we're going to do that. And then the regional classes are always available. Ready, set, record. Here's all your market updates and all this stuff. If everybody doesn't mind, I'm going to just breeze right through these and get to my board so we can get our heads right. Is that all right? All right, so let's breeze through this. K-Score, Keller Rank. Oh, this is good. The rookie real estate agent just came out. That's exciting. It is good. That's good. Maybe we'll get a case of those and hand those out. Multiply your business. Oh, this is it. This is KW Next Gen. This is information about KW Next Gen right here. So there's a QR code, donate and send it. It'd be great if we could really raise as much money as we possibly can to get somebody a scholarship.
And then also we have like monthly. If you donate, sorry, they donate in that fashion, they are going to be rolling out some additional coaching, time with Gary directly, et cetera. So there's some information about it now, but on our next meeting, I'm going to have more information about that. So
All right, thank you.
sorry about that.
No, you're good. Thank you. All right. Here we go. There's all the communities. Everybody, here it is. I fulfilled it. You know, I can't get sued. Here it is. Call everybody in a TCPA friendly, compliant way. Let's go into mindset right now. Let's get your head right. If you don't mind, I want to bring this over here and I want to talk to you about a couple of things. Do you mind? Okay. Just checking. I want to talk to you guys about evolution. Evolution, it's a big topic, right? I was talking with Kristen. I normally like to suss out what everybody's having challenges with or what the deal is. And her and I just started spitballing and talking about a couple of different companies. So evolution equals relevance. Okay, if you're not evolving, you're dying. I'm sorry. Let's look at it in a deep dive. Nike's identity, just do it. It wasn't about the shoes, was it? It was about identity, right? GE as a company went from making light bulbs to jet engines to healthcare equipment to stay relevant. They reinvented themselves in order to keep up with the demand. Who here has a Blockbuster card? You still have it for that one that's left in like Alaska or something? Yeah, you have it in a frame. So what's really bizarre about this is Blockbuster was offered an opportunity to join with Netflix and partner with them in 2000, and they decided to not do that because they ignored the digital platform. Netflix took them right over because they were moving with the times. Why am I talking to you about these huge corporations and how does it resonate with you? Well, here's my question. Does your business look the same as it did 5 years ago? 5 months ago? No, yours doesn't. Are you still relevant today? Or are we still conducting business the same way we did 5 years ago or in a different market? Or are we not pouring into ourselves or our skill set and anticipating the same results that we were getting back then? No, because we're Keller Williams and we just evolve over time. Well, let me ask you, what skills have you sharpened this year that you didn't have last year? Anybody? AI. You improve, right? You worked on it and that's the whole thing, is that you identified an area and you said, I need to focus more on this, right? We are in a skills-based market. I know we say it all the time, but I'm being really, really serious now. This is it. You got to sharpen your tool chest or you're going to be irrelevant. And I hate it because you guys are all great people. But are you running a business that looks like who you are? And what makes you special? So let's talk about the shift with Gary Keller. I noticed I've been spending a lot of time talking about other books and other podcasts and haven't really dived into GK in a little bit. So Gary tells us in the shift, get real, get right. It is okay that you are not where you want to be, but how are you going to get there? If I didn't evolve to fit this role and to keep up with the skill set that's in the room, I would be out the door. You guys would eat me alive. You would. That's what's going to happen to you in a market, okay? Rigid mindsets kill businesses. Kill them. Blockbuster. I know what we're doing. We're number one. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. No, it's not. Right? There's 3 things. Sit. Find the motivated. Find the motivated. Remargin. protect the profit of your business. Like Colleen said, we're trying to give you these things to help save money. We're leveraging our size to help your bills, okay? So remargin and protect your profit. Protect your profit right now. You need to get solutions oriented. Clients do not want raw data. They want interpretation of that and hope. And hope. Are you giving them that? Or are you giving them 10 houses sold in the market in the past month in your community and 5 of them sold for above asking? Let me flip this thing over. Oh, my hair looks nice from the back. I didn't see it. All right. The 3 L's that we all know: leads, listing, leverage. Well, what are leads? They are oxygen into your business. If you don't have leads, you are going to chase everything and your business is going to die because it can't breathe. That is the lifeline of your whole business. Leads. Why do we go for the listing? Because we have more control over our time, our schedule of the market. Leverage. Why do I need leverage? Well, why don't you? Because you think you know how to do everything? I don't know how to do everything. If you could do everything, you show it to me and that I'd love to learn from you. But for me, I like to identify my weaknesses and then surround myself with people that are good in where I am not. Like I could never do what Colleen does. I could never do what Cassie does. I couldn't do what Bob and David do. I just couldn't. So why do you think you could do everything? Leverage out so you could scale. I'm not looking to grow a big business. Great, that's fine. But I'm sure you'd love some time to focus on what really matters to you. Here's the kicker. And this is actually, I promise you this. This is one thing. Success is boring. It is. Because what success is and what it relies on is your daily consistency. If you are chasing the high of the closing, of getting that contract, getting that listing, getting that buyer accepted, if you are chasing that, you're chasing this high that looks like this, and these lows look like that. If you are enjoying the ride, are you enjoying the ride with small wins for yourself every single day? Are you? Where you could say, man, I feel really freaking good about what I just did here today. And that's the high. I don't need something else to make me feel that, right? Because I'm performing to my own standards. Customers now want hope, clarity, and confidence. Are you bringing those 3 things? So let me ask you a question. What is customers' number 1 fear right now in the market? Yell it out. The news, the rates, the paying too much. They're afraid they're going to pay too much. I'm going to wait. Things are going to change. The price, where they're going to come down, what's going to happen, what is this going to look like? We don't have a crystal ball, right? But we are supposed to be the professionals in this industry. So you know what? You need to speak to that fear that these clients and customers or potential customers are having. It's nice that you just listed 123 Main Street and you want to send a postcard. I applaud you with that. But you know what people would like to see is some solutions and some hope and clarity with that fear that they have inside. Once you tap into that, that's how you tap into being their realtor for life, because they are going to call you if you help them get through and navigate a market like we're in right now. You will be their best friend for life. I promise you. I promise you that. So let me ask you this. What exactly is your superpower? Nike was identity, Apple simplicity, Starbucks consistency. I could get a coffee anywhere in the world at a Starbucks and it's exactly the same. What about your brand? What's your superpower?
Fear. Pretty good at attacking fear.
Fear.
You know, people, meeting people.
Meeting
Most of
people.
you are bipolar.
I did with them, this, and, you know, even when I had some, like, oh no, what's gonna go wrong here, I was able to like keep that to myself.
Yeah.
And not convey that to them, because once you convey that to them, you kind of lose control.
You set the tone, you set the pace, you set the energy in that transaction. As much as you believe it or don't, like Robin just said, she was able to keep everything to not at this level, at this level, in order for people to think clearly and to make clear decisions, right? That's our job. If we're feeding into the panic, we're feeding into the anxiety, we are creating that situation. We're creating this with the other realtor. And I don't know about you guys, I just don't want to operate like that every day. Why? Why do I want to look at my phone and see Joe Sellers calling me and he's pissed off and I'm not answering this? I don't want to answer this. I don't want to answer this. I'm not going to answer this. I don't want to answer that. I'll call them later. I don't want to live that way. If you do, God bless. But if you don't know what your superpower is, how's anybody else going to know? Is it negotiation? Is it local knowledge? Is it digital? Is it relationships? What is it? Because you need to lean on your superpower right now to set you out of that pack and make you relevant, or you're going to keep being irrelevant. I love you. I love you all. The market stats are great. And I know we have challenges with our mindset. So let's look at this. We're business owners. We're business owners. Here, I'm going to give you some quotes. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. James Clear from Atomic Habits. So my question is, do you have daily systems? I know you do. I know you do. Right? Do you have daily systems? Clarity beats complexity. Simplicity wins every time. That's a Gary Keller from The One Thing. So can you explain the market in one sentence? Clearly to a buyer. What date the rate? Your results reflect your standards. Tony Robbins. So are you upping yours or lowering your standards based on the market? Are you elevating it or are you caving to it? I don't know. I just asked the questions. So here's another one. Confidence comes from keeping promises you make to yourself daily. That's Ed Milet from The Power of One More. So do you keep the promises that you're making to yourself to show up every day consistently? I don't know. Pull out your calendar. Let's take a look at it. And I only could say that because it was asked to me last week. So I know how that feels. We're not done, but thank you. I have a supplementary board. The small white. I know we're a couple minutes over, but I want to give you guys a challenge because a lot of times I do this and I don't challenge you, or you leave here and maybe you feel motivated. It lasts for 5 minutes. But okay, you're going to have to evolve or you're going to get left behind. So the challenge here is evolve one thing One thing by next month, your marketing, your systems, or your mindset. One of those three things, pick it and grow it. Number two, double down on your superpower. Double down on your superpower. You're going to make your market know what makes you different. Number three, you're going to keep daily promises to yourself because the small wins keep compounding and they keep rising you like a hot air balloon to keep you floating along. It's not the roller coaster. Be the balloon, okay? That's just a steady, steady, every single day I'm winning. So it feels good. If you're not engaged with how it feels every day and you're chasing that closing, I promise you, you're going to hate this business. It is. So if you walk out of this room and change nothing, you're going to stay the same. But if you evolve just one thing, you get ahead. So I'm going to leave you with this. It's your move. Thank you, gang. Let's go get some lunch. Let's look at the slideshow for the other classes, and then we're going to come back in here for our panel. Yes, Lynn. The golf outing numbers will be coming out today. The golf outing numbers will be coming out today. We raised almost $6,000. Yeah. And don't forget about my podcast. And also 9/11.